Welcome to the White Eagle. Thank you for joining us. You sent us two very fun stories. We are happy to talk about them with you. Today, we look at two scary stories: The Light in the Old House and The Shadow of Elara. These stories are about old houses and ghosts. A ghost is a spirit of a person who died. Ghosts can make people scared. Old houses are often in scary stories. They are dark, noisy, and full of secrets. Let's find out what happens in these stories. We want to know the people, the places, and the ghosts. We also want to see what is the same in both stories. Are you ready? Let's start. First, both stories have old houses. Houses are important in scary stories. They are not just places to live, they are like people. They hold secrets and memories. In these stories, the houses have ghosts. The ghosts make the houses feel strange. Let's talk about the first story, The Light in the Old House. Tom is a young man. He lives in a big city. The city is loud. There are many cars and people. Tom is tired. He wants a quiet place to live. One day, he sees a picture of a house. It is an old house on a hill. The house is big, but it is very cheap. Tom thinks this is perfect. He wants to buy it. He calls his friend Sarah. Sarah says, "Tom, be careful. People say that house is scary. The people in the village near the house say it has a ghost, but Tom does not believe in ghosts. He thinks it's just an old house. I can fix it." So he buys the house. Tom moves to the house. It is very old. The doors are heavy. The windows are small. The floors make a noise when Tom walks. The noise is like creak, creak. The lights are not bright. The house smells like old wood. At night, the wind makes sounds. It is like someone is talking. Tom says, "This is normal. Old houses are like this." He is not scared. He cleans the house. He paints the walls. He puts his books on a shelf. He feels happy. But one night, Tom sees something strange. He looks out the window. There is a small light on the hill. It is not a big light. It is soft, like a candle. Tom thinks, "What is that?" He looks again the next night. The light is there again. Every night the light comes. Tom feels scared now. He thinks, is it a person? Is it a car? But the hill is empty. There are no people or cars. Tom cannot sleep well. The light is a mystery. One night, Tom is brave. He says, "I must find the light." He puts on his coat. It is cold outside. The wind is strong. Tom walks to the hill. He follows the light. The light moves slowly. It stops near some trees. Tom sees a small stone. It is a grave. A grave is where people put a body after someone dies. The stone has a name, Anna. It says 1800 to 1820. Anna was only 20 years old when she died. Tom feels sad. He thinks, who was Anna? Tom goes back to the house. He looks around. In the living room, he finds a picture on the wall. It is a picture of a young woman. She has long hair. Her eyes look very sad. The picture has a name, Anna. Tom feels cold. He hears a sound, like a soft sigh. It is like someone is breathing. Tom thinks, is this Anna's ghost? He is scared, but he wants to know more.
The next day, Tom goes to the village. He talks to an old man named Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown has white hair. He knows many stories. Tom says, who was Anna? Mr. Brown says, Anna lived in your house. She was kind. She died young. People say her ghost is in the house. She is looking for something she lost. Tom asks, what is the light? Mr. Brown says, the light is Anna's ghost. She wants help. Tom feels surprised. The light is real. It is not in his head. That night, Tom sees the light again. This time, it is inside the house. It is near Anna's picture. The light is soft. It stays for a moment, then it is gone. Tom looks at the picture. He touches the wall. He finds a secret door. It is small. Tom opens it. Inside, there is a wooden box. The box is old. Tom opens the box. Inside, he finds 3 things: a letter, a necklace, and a diary. The necklace is silver. It has a heart shape. The letter is to a man named James. The diary is Anna's. Tom reads the letter. Anna wrote, I love James. He left me. I am sad. Tom feels bad for Anna. She was alone. Tom puts the letter, necklace, and diary near Anna's picture. He says, Anna, I found your things. The house feels different. It is quiet. The floors do not make noise. The wind is soft. Tom smiles. He thinks, maybe Anna is happy now. That night, Tom has a dream. Anna is in the dream. She has a kind face. She says, "Thank you, Tom. Please find my ring. It is in the garden." Tom wakes up. He feels calm. The next day, Tom goes to the garden. The garden is big. There are flowers and trees. Tom looks under a big tree. He digs in the dirt. He finds a small metal box. Inside the box is a silver ring. The ring has a blue stone. Tom takes the ring to the house. He puts it with Anna's other things. The house feels warm now. It is like a real home. Tom wants to know more about Anna. He talks to Mrs. Carter. She is an old woman. Her family knew Anna's family. Mrs. Carter says Anna was kind. Her parents died. She loved James. She got sick and died. She says the ring was her mother's. The necklace was from James. Tom feels happy. He knows Anna's story now. He goes to the village library. Mrs. Green works there. She says Anna loved to write. Her diary was special. People saw the light. It was her ghost. The village remembers Anna. Now the house is not scary. It is warm and safe. Tom's friends visit. Sarah comes too. They say this house is nice. They hear Anna's story. They like it. Tom helped Anna's ghost. He found her things. Anna is at peace. Tom is happy in his new home. This story is kind and happy. Now, let's talk about the Shadow of Elara. This story is very different. It is dark and scary. There is no happy ending. A man lives in an old house. The house is on a hill in England. It is big and dark. The man meets a woman named Elara. She is very beautiful. She has dark hair and big eyes. The man loves Elara. They read books together. They talk every day. But Elara gets sick. She is weak. Her face is pale. She cannot walk. But Elara is strong inside. She says, "Don't forget me. I will stay with you." One night, there is a big storm. The man holds the man's hand. She dies. The man is very sad. The man leaves the house. He buys a new house in a valley. The house is big. He puts nice things in it. He has parties. He wants to forget Elara, but he cannot. He thinks of her every day. He feels empty. The man marries a new woman named Clara. Clara is kind. She has yellow hair
and blue eyes. She's different from Elara. The man likes Clara, but he loves Elara more. He is not nice to Clara. Clara feels sad.
The man and Clara live in a tall room in the house. The room is cold. Clara hears noises at night. She hears whispers. She tells the man, "I am scared." The man says, "It's nothing. Don't worry." But he feels cold too. He thinks of Elara every night. The house feels strange. Clara gets sick. She is very weak. Her face is white. She says, "I see shadows." The man says, "You are tired," but he is scared too. One night they see a shadow. It is on the wall. It looks like a person. Clara cries. The man says, "I saw nothing." But he saw it. He is afraid. Clara gets worse. She cannot eat. She cannot talk much. One night the room feels heavy. Clara dies. The man is alone. He is scared. He sits with Clara's body. Then he hears a sound. It is a breath. Clara's body moves. Her eyes open, but they are not Clara's eyes. They are dark and strong. Her hair looks dark. She smiles. The man knows the smile. It is Elara. Elara is in Clara's body. The man is very scared. Elara said, "I will stay." She did not lie. So, 2 stories, 2 old houses, 2 ghosts, but they are different. In The Light in the Old House, Tom helped Anna. Her ghost was kind. She wanted her things. The house is happy now. In The Shadow of Elara, the man loved Elara too much. Her ghost was strong. She took Clara's body. The house is scary. Both stories have sad people. Both have ghosts. Anna's ghost was a light. She needed help. Elara's ghost was a shadow. She wanted the man. Tom was kind. He helped Anna. The man was sad. He kept Elara's memory. It was bad.
Anna's things were important. Her necklace, diary, and ring helped her ghost. For Elara, the man's sad heart was enough. Her ghost stayed because he could not forget her. These stories talk about the past. They talk about sad hearts. They talk about ghosts. One story is happy. One story is scary. What do you think? Why was Anna's ghost kind? Why was Elara's ghost scary? Do you like the stories? Tell us your ideas. Thank you for sharing these stories. We loved them. Thank you for joining the White Eagle. Come back next time. We will talk about more stories.